Good morning. I am on a walk. I am staying at a farm in Pennsylvania, visiting some family, and so thought I'd take you on my walk this morning. So this is the next video in the series on the 10 Commandments, and this morning we will be looking at Exodus chapter 20, verse 12, and it says, "Honor your father and mother, that your days may be long in the land that God has given you." And so this is just one example of the land that God has given us. Isn't it beautiful? So this is one reason I wanted to bring you on my walk this morning, because we can think about the fact that there's a reward that comes with honoring our parents. And sometimes it's hard to honor our parents. And it doesn't matter what age we are. It's just hard to honor our parents sometimes because we have a pride problem. That's what it boils down to. We have a pride problem. I have had the opportunity to observe a few of the younger generation with their parents. And I have observed that the younger generations don't really honor their parents very well. I have also observed that the older generations do not honor their parents very well, including myself. So we all have times where we are not respectful of our parents. And again, it comes down to pride. So here's a question for us to think about. When we find ourselves being a little agitated with our parents and maybe saying some things that we shouldn't be saying, we should ask ourselves, why am I saying this to my parent? Is what I'm saying honoring my parent, or is it defending my position? Because our parents have authority over us, and that authority is a God-given authority. Now, what God teaches us is that if our parents ask us to do something that God forbids us to do, God is our ultimate authority. And so we are to always follow God's ways over our parents. But He gave us our parents to teach us His ways. So the other situation is, if our parents forbid us to do something that God commands, we're to do it anyway because God commanded it. We are to follow God as our ultimate authority. But we are supposed to honor, respect our parents because God gave them to us to teach us His ways. So, what does that look like? It looks like this. When our parents are telling us what to do, and maybe even we're a little bit older, maybe we think we're old enough not to be told what to do, or maybe we are too old to really be told what to do. But our parents are trying to help us to continue to live a life that God would have us to lead. Then we need to stop and say, is what my parent teaching me in alignment with God's word? And if it is, I just need to be quiet and do it. Whatever they're telling me to do. And if it's not, then I need to respectfully honor them and help them to understand God's word. And if it's any other little disagreement, which they usually are little disagreements about a whole lot of nothing, that comes into play with that God's word doesn't address, then we just honor our parents. We either decide to do what they're suggesting, and sometimes forcefully suggesting that we do. We either do it, or we respectfully answer them in a way that honors the fact that they are our God-given authority, and affirm them and affirm the fact that they just care about us. They love us. They want what's best for us. And whatever they think they're doing, they think they're doing what's best for us. So let's see if we can put aside our pride and really give our parents the honor that God is commanding us, not suggesting, commanding us to give to them. And when we do, God promises that our days will be long in the land that He has given to us. Praise be to God. Lord, thank you for this time together. See you for the next one.